Princess, wait till you see what Timmy's got for you. Timmy snuck into the kitchen of the ski lodge and snatched up all the ingredients for a super-duper batch of special martinis, just the way you like them. Tabitha? Timmy knows you can hear him. Timmy was only able to get one cherry, but he's going to give that to his princess. Tabitha? Say something. Timmy's never seen his princesses down in the dumps. She hasn't said a peep since she failed to kill Miguel and get Cherry over the dark side. Timmy's worried about it. No offense, Tabitha. The princess doesn't look so good.
Doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore.
Sis.
My last will and testament. I want you to make sure that everything is taken care of in accordance with my wishes, Tim Tim.
But Tabitha's not dead yet.
I will be by daybreak, and Charity will be the one to kill me.
What is it, Charity? Are you all right? It's not another premonition. I was so sure that they'd stopped. What are you seeing that's got you so upset?
It was...
Charity, please. It's me. I love you. You can tell me anything. What's this premonition about? My love, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you marry me?
It has to be me. Guess again, Charity. Miguel loves me. He wants to marry me. You know what? I don't want to talk about it. I can't talk about it.
Thank you for helping me. But you can go now. I'll be fine.
You sure about that?
I can't believe what I'm saying. I can't either, Simone. I'm really sorry. I told you it wouldn't take long for a guy as hot as Chet to hook up with someone. Some girl was bound to go after him. I guess that's just what happened.
But she's my sister. How could she do this to Miguel?
I can't believe this. What the hell? It's empty, son of a gun.
What?
The bird is empty.
The nightmare is finally over. I don't have to worry about TC or anyone else finding the pictures of me and Julian. They're long gone. Ivy can't hurt my marriage, and she can't tear my family apart.
Oh, Eve. You probably think you're out of the woods, don't you? You got the bird. But I got what was inside. And either you'll do as I ask, or I'll expose your nasty little secret.
Well, when you think about it, you really don't have a choice, do you?
Oh, poor Eve.
killed my wife.
Don't tease Timmy like that! Tell her Charity would never kill you. She's not like that.
I don't mean that Charity has to actually pull the trigger in order to accomplish my demise. Oh, no. No, she's seen to my impending death in a far more insidious and demeaning manner.
Maybe if Telva takes a drink, she'll see things differently.
No, Timmy. No, not even a Timmy will make things better this time. About 300 years ago, I was assigned one task by our friends in the basement. In order to exact revenge on the Standish clan, I was to end the life of one of their descendants, a sweet-natured girl who was going to come into great powers of goodness and light.
Sounds like Charity.
And when I failed to eliminate her time and time again, I was given one last chance to bring her over to the dark side. And burn out that I am, I couldn't do it.
But Princess, you tried as hard as you could. Doesn't that count for something?
No! That makes me even more pathetic. And what's more, the simpering little goody two-shoes didn't even know we were locked in a battle for life and death, and she still won. Oh, I can't face those powers in the basement again, Tim. I have no choice but to do myself in.
No, Telva! Timmy needs his princess!
You'll find someone else to care for you. You're not the most fetching figure I ever created, but you do have a certain kinky charm.
Timmy loves Tabitha!
Oh, stop fussing and wipe your nose. Nobody wants a big crybaby. I'm sorry, Timmy. The die is cast. It's over. I'm finished. I've got nothing to live for.
If you don't want to talk about your premonition right now, you don't have to. But I'm here when you're ready. Was it like the last ones when you saw me dead? Because if that's all it is, then I can ease your mind. I mean, as long as you and I are together, I plan on living a happy, healthy life. Right? Nothing is going to come between you and me loving each other. Nothing.
Maybe I'm just so cold from being out here so long that I'm hallucinating. And this isn't really happening.
No. Then I'm hallucinating too because I see the same thing as you.
But she's my sister. How could you do this to me?
I don't know.
She knew I liked Chad. She knew he was the first boy I'd ever wanted to be with. What have I ever done to her to make her hurt me this way?
Simone, you can't fully blame Whitney. You know, it does take two to tango.
It's not Chad's fault. What was he gonna do when she decided to sink her claws into him? Push her away? You told me yourself. A guy is no match for those kinds of feminine wiles.
I was talking about Miguel and Charity.
It's the same thing, but even worse. You only lost Miguel to your cousin. My own sister took Chad away from me. My own sister, who gave me lecture upon lecture about staying away from Chad because he was no good, because he was from the wrong side of the tracks, and that meant he was trouble. How could she say all those awful things about him when she obviously liked him herself?
Maybe you just answered your own question, Simone. Maybe she said those things because she liked him.
Oh, God. I wish I were dead.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Don't ever say anything like that.
But I had such dreams and high hopes, okay? I just knew Chad was starting to like me. Wait a minute. What am I thinking? What am I doing? You never give up on Miguel, even when things look totally hopeless.
Yeah, but that's me, you know?
No, okay, but I'm a fighter too. I am not gonna sit back and let Whitney steal Chad from me. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna give her a piece of my mind. Right now.
Bloody hell. How am I going to keep this out of the newspapers? Father will kill me.
If he doesn't, I will.
Oh, thank God you're alive.
Oh, no, thanks to you. What in the hell do you think you were doing?
It's not blood. It's wine.
Yes, Julian. Ace shot that you are, you managed to kill one of your favorite ports.
Yes. Such a fine vintage.
Well, you can always take another shot at me if you like, but knowing you'd no doubt blow it again.
You know damn well I wasn't trying to kill you.
Well, then what were you thinking? Bursting in here like some rich man's Charles Bronson. Oh, let me guess. Did you come up with a yet another vulgar sex game? The cat burglar and the vigilante?
Well, if it were a sex game, I'd hardly be playing it with you, my frigid, humorless wife. In fact, I heard a noise down here, and I had no idea that you were up at this hour, and I assumed someone had broken in.
Well, let me guess. Did you think that the intruder was perhaps, I don't know, TC? Finally, he's seen the proof of your affair with Eve, and he's come to kill you.
Thank you, God. Thank you for letting me keep my life with TC and the girls. I know that I made some terrible mistakes when I was younger, but I have worked so very hard to put them behind me, God, to change and become the kind of person I want my daughters to be. If those pictures had been inside the bird statue, and TC had seen them, he would have gone crazy with rage, maybe even killed Julian. And all because of me. Our family would have been ripped apart and it would have been all my fault. Thank you for sparing me, God, for letting my awful secret stay buried in the past.
Are you worried whether Eve was able to get rid of whatever is in that bird? We both know that if TC finds out whatever it is, he'll come looking for you. Or should I say, hunt you down?
I'm quaking in my slippers.
Well, I would be if I were you, Julian, dear. A man like that, known for his hair-triggered temper. Oof, I shudder to think at what he would do to any man he caught fooling around with his wife.
Oh, just shut up.
What, that's it? What happened to your caustic bravado, darling? Or have I touched a nerve?
Not at all. I'm just getting sick and tired of listening to your desperate rantings and ravings. You know what strikes me? You're the one who's on edge tonight.
Oh, no, hardly.
Yeah. What are you doing up at this hour? Mr. Sandman didn't pay a visit tonight? Something weighing heavily on that twisted mind of yours? Maybe you're down here licking your wounds,
Dream on, darling.
Yeah, so that effort to acquire some inconsequential knick-knack, did you really think there was something hidden in it that you could lord over me and Eve? Poor I. Pinning all her schemes and dreams on a figment of her own imagination, and poof, turns out to be a big nothing. Now Eve has the bird, and if there ever was anything inside it, it's gone now. You lose, Ivy.
Is that what you think, Julian? That I've lost?
Tabitha can't kill herself. She has everything to live for.
Like what?
Like Timmy. Timmy needs his princess.
I'm sorry, Timmy. You can't change my mind. But don't fret. I haven't left you without resources. You'll be taken care of. It's all in the will.
When did Tabitha have time to make a will?
Just now, in the car. Go on, open it.
Whatever's in it, Timmy doesn't want. Timmy wants his princess.
Now, don't turn your nose up at it. Just open it and see what I've left you.
Does Tabitha really think of Timmy as the son she never had?
Oh, don't get all sentimental on me. That's just a figure of speech.
Tabitha's leaving Timmy at her house? How generous! Timmy doesn't know what to say. Wait a second. It says Tabitha leaves Timmy one half of the house. Who's the other half go to?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Meow. No, not Fluffy. Tabitha, you can't leave Timmy alone one day alone without the magic cat, and Timmy will be cat food. Tabitha, please, Timmy needs you, Tabitha.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dollface. I'm sorry. We've had some grand old times, you and I, but it's time for me to go. I'm no good to you or anyone else. No. Now, you've got to be a brave little fellow. And remember, don't fight the inevitable.
Timmy's not going to let Tabitha die.
Tell me what I can do to make you feel better.
That's okay, Miguel. Don't worry about it.
How am I supposed to do that when I know there's something bothering you? I mean, there's got to be some way I can help.
What?
I know how you can relax, how you can get your mind off whatever's bothering you. But, you're wearing way too many clothes.
What do you want me to do?
What, you cold? Let me get your nightgown.
No, I can get it.
Simone? Gay? Is this a surprise? What you guys doing here?
Say something. What are you doing here?
I think the question is more, what are you doing here?
You know what, Chad? I think that Simone needs to talk to her sister in private. Would you mind showing me where I can get a cup of tea or something hot?
Yeah, no problem.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? Do you really have to ask?
Yeah, okay, I get it. You think Chad and I are a pair of, like...
Let me talk, Whitney. Now, you and I have had our ups and downs over the years, but it's never bothered me because I felt like deep down inside we both loved each other.
Well, of course we do, Simone. We're sisters.
Even though we aren't anything alike. But that's okay, too, because I felt like we respected each other. You knew who I was, and I knew who you were.
I do. You do.
No, see, that's the problem. It seems like I don't know you at all. I used to look up to you, Whitney. I used to think you were a good sister. I wanted to be more like you. But now I find out you're nothing but a liar, a thief, and frankly, a little tramp.
How dare you, Simone? Look, you have the complete wrong idea about what's going on up here with me and Chad.
You knew I liked Chad. How could you do this to me? What kind of sister are you?
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll have a little brandy.
Oh, goodness. Well, for someone who claims such confidence, you are a little jumpy.
You have to continue amusing yourself on your own, darling. I'll take my drink, going up to bed. You make sure Pilar cleans this mess up first thing.
Well, I guess I'd be a little edgy if I were you, too. I mean, TC is such a volatile man, and he has such anger towards the Cranes. If he had proof that you'd actually slept with his wife, well, I can think of worse fates than being your widow.
Go to hell, Ivy.
Oh, God. Oh, hey, cowboy.
Don't forget your pistol.
She's way too smug. I better call Eve.
Always running scared. I wonder what he's going to do now.
Hey, honey?
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. It's probably just the hospital. I'll take it downstairs.
Hello.
This is the on-call doctor, Eve Russell. Is this an emergency?
Yes, it's an emergency. It's Julian.
How the hell did you get my beeper number?
And please, Eve, you should know I get everything I want. But we need to talk. Now.
It's not what it looked like, Simone.
Oh, yeah, right. It never is with you and Chad. It's like the time he gave you a ride home from the seascape. And you swore up and down it was just a lift home. And that you had no interest in him romantically. And then I find out you're spending the entire evening with him at the youth center.
We were just talking.
You don't even like him. You put him down and you act like you're too good for him. And then when I disagree, you go on and on about how I should not get mixed up with him. And then you even threaten to tell Mom if I go anywhere near him. Now I know why. It's so you won't have any competition when you go after him yourself.
Oh, please, that is not true.
You know what, Whitney? I don't believe you. And if you think you're going to get away with this, you are wrong. I wonder how Mom and Dad would react if I told them you were up here in the cabin alone with Chad.
Eve must still be on the phone. I think I'll run downstairs and check on her. Make sure everything's okay. Oh.
How dare you call me at home at this hour?
I had to. Something's going on with Ivy. I'm afraid it has something to do with that damnable bird.
She's bluffing, Julian.
Are you sure? Did you open it?
No. TC did.
Oh, my God!
Just calm down. There was nothing inside.
You certain?
Of course I am. If there had been, you could be damn sure that TC wouldn't be upstairs now sleeping.
Yes, I suppose. No, but I don't understand.
There's only one explanation, Julian. It wasn't Orville's bird statue. That's all. That bird, the one with the incriminating photos of you and me, was obviously burned in the fire I set, like I originally thought.
But what was the bird that Ivy got a hold of?
I don't know, and I don't care. All that matters to me is that now my family won't know how low I once sunk with you.
No. Is that any way to talk to your old paramour?
You are a pig, Julia. You always have been and you always will be.
I still have that deliciously saucy hot temper that always turned me on. Stop fighting it, Eve. One more night together for old time's sake. Surely you still think about the way we were together.
Never with anything but loathing and shame.
Those are harsh words, Eve.
Not to mention, you must be out of your mind to even suggest such a thing. Do you have any idea what my husband would do to you if he even suspected there was something between you and me?
Goodbye, cruel world. You've cheated me out of victory for the last time.
Stop, Devil, stop! Timmy can't let you kill yourself.
Oh, we've been all through this already, Tim Tim.
But you think you're a failure. And you're not.
Now, we both know better than that.
No, we don't. So what if Zelda wasn't able to get rid of Charity in the fire? Or on the railroad tracks? Or at the Thanksgiving Day pageant? Or at the Christmas tree lighting ceremony? Or at the New Year's Eve party? The avalanche almost worked. Wow, Zelda.
Oh.
No wonder you're depressed.
Well, thanks ever so much, Timmy. If I had any doubts whatsoever, you've just convinced me that I'm a total loser and there's absolutely no reason why I should ever see the moon rise again. Ta-da, Tim Tim. Remember the good times.
This is awesome.
Told you. No more bad thoughts?
I can't believe I ever had any in such a beautiful place. I'm really sorry for getting so upset earlier.
Don't ever apologize for being scared. All right, I just wish I knew how to take away all the things that frighten you. And that's how much I love you.
You keep saying that.
Because I mean it.
But how could you? I've caused you nothing but grief since the moment that we met. You almost died, not once, but a few times trying to save me.
And I'd do it again. And again and again if I had to. I would risk my life for you every day and until the end of time if you needed me to.
That's why I love you. Because you always make me feel so safe. And no one's ever made me feel that way before.
Well, then we're even. Because you make me feel so strong. Like I could do anything. And I never felt that way either until I met you. Now do you believe that I love you? You better.
You know, Dad would be very disappointed in his number one daughter. And I don't even want to think about what Mother would say.
Look, now you listen to me, little girl. I am going to tell you this one last time. There is nothing going on between me and Chad Harris here, okay? It's not even like we're up here by ourselves.
Oh, really? Really? So, I guess there was this big bash with hundreds of kids here earlier, of course. And it turns out that you and Chad were the only ones left to go home. Yeah, right.
Will you please just shut up long enough to hear the truth? Listen, Teresa and I were up here by ourselves. And Chad and Ethan came out of the blue. This is Ethan Crane's family cabin.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding. Teresa had been here before on an errand for Ethan's father. When we couldn't get our room at the ski lodge, she remembered that this place was close by, and she had a key.
Okay, and then Chad and Ethan showed up, and you couldn't leave because...
Well, we tried to. Ethan even gave us one of the Crane cars so we could get back home. But we ran into a little problem called an avalanche. You do believe that there was an avalanche, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Teresa and I almost died, Simone. We were buried under the snow until Ethan and Chad saved us.
Oh, my God.
That's how I hurt my leg. And we had to come back here. Teresa and I were still going to leave first thing in the morning.
So, you and Teresa were sleeping in this room?
Yes, Simone, of course.
Look, you can ask her if you don't believe me. And the only reason that Chad was here just now is because I slipped when I was getting ready to get in the shower because of my leg. He helped put me back in bed. That's all you saw. That's all you walked in on.
So you're really telling the truth?
Yes, I am. There's nothing going on between us.
I guess I jumped to some pretty wild conclusions, didn't I?
Yeah, way wild.
I'm sorry. It's just that you and Chad look so close. And no matter what anyone ever says about him, I like him so much.
I know. Well, you don't have anything to worry about between him and me, okay? I've been completely miserable, stuck up here with him. I can't wait to get back home.
I guess I should have never doubted you. You're my sister. You would never do something so rotten to me. I'm sorry. You must be so mad at me.
No, I'm not mad at you, honey. I love you.
What's that?
Oh, that? Oh, yeah. That is part of my Italian waiter disguise.
What do you mean?
I mean, I know we didn't look it, but me and Ethan played a very convincing Mario and Luigi. Yeah.
I don't get it.
Well, Teresa and Whitney were pretty shaken up by the avalanche, so me and Ethan, we cooked them up some dinner, and then we put on a little floor show for them just to, keep their minds open for a while.
Oh, did it work?
Yeah, I'll say it did. They both sang.
You're kidding me.
No.
I knew Teresa had a good voice, but I've never heard Whitney.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yo, she sings like an angel.
Sounds like you had a great time.
Yeah, I did.
But there's no reason TC need ever know. We've kept our tempestuous past from him this long. Surely we could keep a little fling undercover, so to speak.
Honey? I thought you were sleeping.
Sweetheart came down to make sure you're okay. Is anything wrong?
No, just one of my patients. He's not doing too well.
Yeah, I figured it had to be something like that. Babe, you're not going to have to go out, are you?
No, I can see him in the morning. I'll be right up.
All right. You know where to find me, huh? I love you.
Julian?
Very smooth, darling.
Shut up. You just shut up. I hate lying to my husband every night. I'm never going to have to do it again.
Good luck.
My time with you, Julian, was the lowest point of my life. Something I'll always regret. But from this moment on, I am going to live like it never happened. So you just leave me alone. You stay away from me. And you are never, ever to call me again.
No, Delta! Jimmy will die of a broken arm!
Oh, no, you won't. You'll carry on. You're made of stronger stuff than you know, Timmy.
But...
Oh, hush up. Now, when you think of me, and I dare say you will from time to time, you'll think of me as I was in my glory days. Not as I am now, a used up, worthless, pitiable, despicable old hag who can't do anything right.
No, Delta, it's not too late! Don't do it!
I knew we were meant to be together from the first time I saw you.
That day at the carnival, it seems like so long ago.
My heart skipped a beat when I looked at you, and it hasn't caught up since.
I know what you mean. Because every time you walk in a room, I start smiling and I can't stop.
I hope you're still smiling at me when we're 80.
80. You think we'll still be together when we're 80?
90, 120. We're gonna be together forever.
You told me that was true.
It is true. We're together now, Charity. Rock solid. Nothing's ever gonna change that.
You're wrong, Miguel. You're gonna be with somebody else.
I don't know what got into me. I know you'd never do something so underhanded as trying to steal the guy I like away from me.
No, I wouldn't.
Is that Teresa's dress? It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah, it is. Actually, it's Ethan's sister's.
Why is it out?
Let me guess. I bet that's the dress that you wore to your special dinner with the guys.
What special dinner?
It wasn't a big deal, Simone.
Oh, that's not what Chad said. Didn't Whitney tell you about that, Simone?
No, Whitney didn't tell me about that.
Must have been pretty amazing. Apparently, Chad and Ethan dressed up like Italian waiters and made this fantabulous dinner for Teresa and your sister.
Why didn't you tell me about that?
Because there wasn't anything to tell.
Oh, come on, Whitney. I mean, how often is it that you're laid back and have to sing in front of other people?
You sang?
Yeah, apparently Chad says she has the voice of an angel. It really must have been an incredible time.
What part of don't ever call me again didn't you understand? Well, now is that any way to answer the telephone? Ivy? How did you ever guess? Well, I'm so sorry to call you at this abominable hour, but it sounds as if you were already up, which is very fortuitous because, Eve, you and I, we have a lot to talk about.